I am the Nature Boy.
I'm not an athlete. Ow!
Hey, yo!
And I have half the brain that you do. You are seeing the end of Hulk Hogan. It was a good career. Gilbert, where are you? Why me? Why me? Why me?
Oh, hello and welcome back to another episode. This is episode 3 of Make WCW Great Again. As we left off last week, we had our go-home show of Nitro before the next pay-per-view, Spring Stampede. Now, just a quick recap of what happened at the go-home show. So we had Air Raid defeat Team Canada. That's a team with AJ Styles in it. And remember, one of the goals is to get AJ Styles over with the fans by the end of the year. And that did reasonably well. Okay, 4 3/4 stars. It's pretty good. Okay, then we had the event package for Spring Stampede, and it looks like hype is at reasonable levels for Spring Stampede, so that's good news. Then we had a promo battle between Sting and Scott Steiner, who is going to be the new challenger. Also, quite a good promo that almost got a full 5 stars. Well, almost, not quite. Then we had Jeff Jarrett defeat Goldberg and Diamond Dallas Page. If I remember correctly, Jeff Jarrett, he's going to challenge for the US title. After that, we had the fight between the two, Jeff Jarrett and Booker T. I'm not sure if I will have Jeff Jarrett win the title at Spring Stampede just yet. I might just build it up for one more pay-per-view. And then for our main event, we had Sting defeat Ric Flair, and that did really well. Look at that. That was very nearly 5 stars. Now, I think that's also one of our goals. Oh, no, wait. One of the other goals is to have a 5-star event, not a 5-star match. But anyway, so that is the go-home show. Like I said, did reasonably well. It upped our audience a little bit. Look at that. Gained us a little bit more currency for the game. So let's get on to Spring Stampede. Let's go ahead and book the show. Now, feuds. How are we doing in our feuds? We still got the new challenger, Jeff Jarrett versus Booker T. Same as usual. Let's book the main event first. Okay, Sting versus Scott Steiner. Right. So let's book that. Add blow off. No, we don't want to blow off this feud just yet. And I think also it feels a little bit too early to blow this off just yet. We might have the feud run for one more pay-per-view, and I think what I'd like to do is gradually bring Ric Flair into this challenger scenario. Maybe at the next pay-per-view have a triple threat match or something like that. So let's have that there. Should we add a gimmick to it? I'll think about it. We'll come back to that later and maybe see how the rest of the card pans out. Okay, so that's our main event. Also, we're going to have a match between Booker T and Jeff Jarrett. And as I mentioned before, not going to have Jeff Jarrett win the title just yet. It's a little bit too soon. Next match, we've got to get AJ Styles over. Now, his tag team did quite well in that go-home match. So I think for now, having a tag team match is the way to go, given that AJ's still not very good on the mic, and as a singles guy, he's just not ready yet. So let's have him in a tag match. The Natural Born Thrillers, they're the current champs. Hey, it's pay-per-view. We've got to have the champs defend, I think. So let's have Natural Born Thrillers. And that matches up nicely. They're a heel team. They've got a good work rate and decent charisma. Chuck Palumbo and Sean O'Haire. I mean, Sean O'Haire is another guy I want to sort of get over as a singles guy as well. Super talented guy, and it's just a shame what happened to him. So let's have Natural Born Thrillers versus Air Raid. Here we go. Book that. Let's start getting into some segments, okay? And we'll start off easy. Let's have a production segment, okay? What about a feud package? I don't think I've had one of those yet. Let's have a feud package between... Which one really needs building up? I think the US title needs a little bit more promotion. So let's do that one. Okay, that looks good. Let's have another segment. Let's get some kind of interview or fight or something interesting. Let's have Scott Steiner do something slanderous. Okay, let's book that. All right. Interesting. It doesn't say who he's going to slander, just slander competitor. I certainly hope he's going to slander Sting. Okay, right. We've got 2 segments. We've got 3 matches. Now we need some more matches. Let's start having some more some interesting sort of match types. Let's go for a multi-man match, and let's also think about who we've got to get over on this card. Who really needs to go over, and who kind of doesn't deserve to be there anymore. There's a lot, I think, who don't really deserve to be there anymore, and I'll probably ditch them soon. Let's have Rey Mysterio versus Chris Candido, another good worker who also did well in one of the Nitro matches we booked. And yeah, at this stage, he's still only 29. Really good work rate, good charisma. I think Chris Candido could have gone very far. Chris Candido, it's another case of it's really sad what happened with him. Anyway, let's have one more. What's gonna put on a banger of a match? Who can do it? Animal. You know what? Terry Funk is, as old as he is, let's put Terry Funk in there because he could really put over the 2 younger guys. And let's make it a gimmick match. Let's make it a street fight, because if it's got Terry Funk in it, he excels at just blood, street fights, that kind of thing. Yeah, let's do that. Street fight. It's going to cost us 10, but I think it could be worth it. Okay, let's book that. Let's do a singles match and really try to get some lower mid-carders up there. Wow, the lower mid-card is huge at WCW right now. Oh, it's tough. Oh, Canyon. Who better than Canyon? Of course. Canyon's... Okay, he's a heel. Let's try and get him over someone... Oh, there's so many heels in WCW right now. Johnny the Bull is neutral. Jim Duggan. I don't like the sound of that match. Mike Awesome, heel. Conan. Or Dustin Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes is high. You know what? I think Dustin Rhodes and Chris Kanyon would be a really interesting matchup. Let's put Kanyon versus Rhodes. And let's have Kanyon go. Yeah, okay. 10% alignment boost. Fingers crossed that's going to be a good match. Let's try and get Kanyon over here because, again, he was a guy who had so much potential. And, oh, God, I hate to say this, but this particular scenario is just full of guys who just died too young. Let's do some kind of multi-man match. We've got a few trio teams, actually. Why don't we have some trios? Okay, who we got? Filthy Animals, their face. 3 count. Natural Born Thrillers 2 is our only heel trio team. Sean Stasiak, Mike Sanders, Mark Jindrak. Geez, they're not the most exciting team, are they? Let's put the Filthy Animals up against the Natural Born Thrillers 2. The Natural Born Thrillers 2 look like they could stink the place up, to be honest, but I'm just trying to get people on the card here and maybe get the Filthy Animals over, I think. It's got Kidman and Rey... Oh, no, wait. Rey Mysterio's already in that. We can't really put Rey Mysterio twice on the card, can we? No, can't do that. We're going to have to put 3 counts. Yeah, don't know a lot about Shannon Moore, Shane Helms, and Evan Karagias, so Oh well, here we go. 3 count versus the Natural Born Thrillers 2. Let's book that. And I think that's gonna be enough, actually. Should we put one more segment in? Yeah, why not? Let's do another promo segment. Well, production segment. Just to try and get production. Here we go. Video package, event package, main event package. Yeah, let's just try and boost up the main event a little bit. Doesn't hurt. I don't know about you, but I think that looks like a solid card. Let's get right into it and play. Here it is. Here's the poster for the event. Okay, WCW presents Spring Stampede live tonight in front of a mostly packed audience. Okay, not bad. Fan interest is on par for the event. I thought it'd be a little bit better than that. Anyway, here we go. Natural Born Thrillers. Sanders and Jindrak versus 3 count Moore and Karagias. Oh, I thought it was a trios match. But there's only 2 in each. Oh well. Let's get the faces over. 2.5 stars. Not great. How's our feud package? Oh, not bad. 3.5 stars. Okay, 70% effectiveness. Right, okay. Right, now this could be interesting. Dustin Rhodes versus Chris Kanyon. Right, let's see how it goes. Let's put Kanyon over here. Hey, that's not bad. 3.5 stars. Not bad at all. Continue. Scott Steiner. Who's he slandering? Trash is the competitor, mocking their latest event and the top wrestlers there. Wow, look at that. 5 stars. Maybe he talked about math and numbers and God knows what else, as only Scott Steiner can. Wow. Okay, pleased with that. Moving on. All right. I'm pretty excited about this. I'll be disappointed if it doesn't get at least 3.5 stars. Okay, let's see. So let's put Rey Mysterio over in this. Blood. Yes, blood. Oh, I was right. It got 4 and a bit. It got almost 5 stars, really. Wow, that's pretty good. Terry Funk got color. Excellent. All right. Air Raid versus Natural Born Thrillers. Okay, not going to have them win the title just yet. Got to build that feud up. Okay, so let's have Natural Born Thrillers retain. Ooh, 3.5 stars. It's okay, but you'd hope for like one of your pay-per-view main event matches, it would do a little bit better than that. Still, not bad. It's actually damaged Air Raid a little bit too much. Got to be careful here. It has put Natural Born Thrillers over, so well. Main event package. Promoted and built hype for the main event of the show. 4 stars. Nice. Okay, US title match now. Okay, gonna have Booker T retain it. Yeah. Retain it for at least one more pay-per-view. So, Booker T to retain. 4 stars. Okay. That's good. Both guys kind of got over in that match. That's good. No one got any damage. Right. On to the main event. Scott Steiner versus Sting. I'm going to have Sting retain here. And it is 4.25 stars. Very nice. Very nice. Shame it's not 5, but I'm not going to complain with that. It has damaged Scott Steiner's reputation a little bit. It's put Sting up a little bit more. At this stage, I think Scott Steiner, his best days, he's just sort of peaked by now. And I think he's still got a big role to play. I don't really mind Scott Steiner's stock just gradually going down from here on in. All right, so let's see how this show did overall. Okay, Spring Stampede did nearly 4 stars. That's not bad. It's on par with Backlash. Okay. Yeah, it's the solid number 2 show out there. Gained us 400 extra fans. That's not bad. Gained us 70 more credits. How do we do in the Wrestling Spectator? Sting wins big title. Okay. Oh no! Someone's got a... Chris Candido's injured. Damn it! I was hoping he would... I was planning to push him. And I know the injuries in this game can really take a long time to heal at first, while you don't have the most advanced medical facilities available. Popularity gained. Caprice Coleman gained a good amount of popularity while working the latest training roster event. Oh, that's good news. Future superstar. We just finished the recruitment of the Giant Singh. Oh, okay. Trying to remember. Was Giant Singh any good? I can't remember. Injury. Yep, Chris Candido out for 2 to 4 months. Could be worse. Could be worse. Okay, well, why don't we just book one more show, and that's the show after Spring Stampede, okay? Monday Nitro. Let's have Jeff Jarrett come out and do a heat promo. He's going to complain and moan that he didn't win at Spring Stampede, etc., etc. Also, for promos, we haven't heard a lot from our tag champions. Why don't we have the tag champions do some kind of promo where they get to gloat or do something against Air Raid? Fight? I feel like it's too soon for them to have a backstage fight or something like that. Let's have the tag champs, the Natural Born Thrillers, slander their competitors. Okay. Because we haven't heard much from them at the moment, and I think that'd be good for building up tension. Let's book a main event. It's a Nitro, so let's maybe have a multi-match. Now, let's have a bit of a US title scene main event. Give the main eventers a bit of a break. Let's make it a tag match, okay? Let's have Booker T team up with... Let's try and get someone a little bit lower down on the card over by pairing them up with Booker T. Don't have a lot of faces. Oh, of course, Rey Mysterio. Excellent. Rey Mysterio and Booker T. That sounds like a good team. And let's put them up against... There's not a lot of decent name heels to pair up other than Jeff Jarrett at this stage. So we'll put Jeff Jarrett back into the main event, and let's have him team up with a slightly lower on the card guy like Shane Douglas. Chris Candido's out, so yeah. Shane Douglas, according to this, his stats are pretty good. So I think he's a good pair for Jeff Jarrett. All right, let's book that. That will be our main event. The Young Dragons. Oh, Jimmy Wang Yang and Kaz Hayashi. That's a pretty good pair. Let's have them go in action against... Well, we need a face team. America's Most Wanted. Chris Harris and James Storm. I don't really know much about these guys, but they are face, and their stats are not too bad. So give them a little bit of ring time. Book that. Okay. Let's get Chris Kanyon back up there because we're going to sort of keep pushing him up there. Chris Kanyon versus... It's got to be a face. There's not many faces at all. Other than Terry Funk. He's just bled to death the night before. Conan, really good worker. I like him. So let's book those two. Right, how are we doing? One spot left. What about let's do something for the lower mid-carders now. There's so many of them that I feel like the only way to do lower mid-card at this stage is to have some kind of multi-man match. What about a four-way? Norman Smiley is... I think he deserves to be a little bit higher up. He should be at least an upper mid-carder, I think. Yeah, Norman Smiley versus Meng. He can really get guys over. Good worker. You know what? This could actually be a chance to start easing AJ Styles into singles. Let's put him in this four-way match, okay? We just need one more guy. I think it's got to be Billy Kidman. I think those are four good workers. That could really go. And if we put AJ Styles over in this match, this could really help him, I hope. So let's book that and see what happens. Let's play it out. Right, so let's put AJ Styles over in this four-way match. See how that goes. Hey, it's not bad. Not bad. Is that 3.5 stars? 3.25. Not too bad. It did help AJ Styles quite a bit. So that's one of our goals. Continue. Natural Born Thrillers come out to slander. Oh, look at that. 5 stars. Very good. All right, Young Dragons versus America's Most Wanted. And who needs... I think guys like Jimmy Wang Yang should be doing a lot more. So I'm going to put the Young Dragons over. And that's got 3.25 stars. That's not too bad. Conan versus Chris Kanyon. Okay, so let's see if they can put on a good match and help Chris Canyon's cause. Oh, that's disappointing. Slightly under 3 stars. It has helped Chris Kanyon a bit. It's put Conan down a little bit more than I would have thought. Oh well, let's keep it moving. Okay, Jeff Jarrett's going to come out and do a heel promo. Only 3.25 stars. Man, this maybe everybody's just tired after Spring Stampede. Makes fun of the local sports team and made fun of their recent loss. That's pretty bland. Right, main event. Rey Mysterio Jr. and Booker T versus Shane Douglas and Jeff Jarrett. Okay, let's have the good guys go over. And it's almost 4 stars. Well, okay, that's a pretty middling show after all, but it could have gone worse. Could have gone worse. How did the show do overall? It gained us a little bit of money, and it didn't really give us any more fans. Monday Night Raw pulling in 6.42 million. Wow. Monday Nitro 315,000. That's still probably more than we deserve, to be honest. Okay. Continue. Okay, so according to this, we've got one more show to Slamboree, the go-home show to Slamboree. I think I've got to try and put maybe one more monthly show on. Make it 3 Nitros to 1 pay-per-view a month. Just helps us build up a little bit more. I might do that at the next pay-per-view. So, I think that's a good point to leave it there. If you've got any suggestions about how to get some of these wrestlers over, let me know. Leave a comment. Otherwise, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.